RE/MAX. Now search properties on your mobile device. Outstanding agents, outstanding results.
A follow-up now to our story of last night about Canadian doctors who were educated overseas and who say they're prevented from practicing in BC by bureaucratic red tape. Deb Hope joins us now with more tonight.
Yeah,
Deb.
we do need doctors, Chris.
We need a lot of them.
No doubt about that. Yeah. They went overseas to get their education because there was no room for them in medical schools here. Now that they've graduated, they want to come back and practice here and are even willing to move to rural communities, many of which are begging for doctors. But they have been told that they're not wanted and they might have to go somewhere else. Tonight, Brian Coxford takes a closer look at the roadblocks they're facing and whether Victoria is doing anything about it.
First thing we want to do is basically feel around the head for lymph nodes and around the neck as well.
On any given day in Royal Columbian Hospital, 100 medical students and residents get on-the-job training to become licensed doctors. It's the province's largest training center for young physicians, who will eventually replace the 400 MDs who retire in BC every year, and the 500 that are needed in the next 5 years in Fraser Health, the fastest growing region in the province. Just about all the students are undergrads from UBC or other Canadian universities. A few have come through the immigrant grad program from countries like Iran, Russia, and China. But BC residents who are unable to get into UBC and have gone abroad for their medical education are missing. And it seems they're not wanted in their home province.
My mom, when she first came to Canada, grew up in the Cowichan Valley, in Duncan, and I'd be happy to practice in a community like that or anywhere in BC that would need me or that would take me.
They may be from BC. There are 500 like them out there in 80 schools right now. But the people who decide their fate consider them foreign medical grads. And despite our need for doctors in the province, they go to the back of the line and struggle to get back home. It's UBC students and other Canadian grads who get priority for most of the positions. Calling the shots, the Ministry of Health and the UBC Dean of Medicine, who argue the training is different for grads here.
Clinical skills are probably one of the big areas of difference of Canadian graduates from those that are graduating from Ireland or Australia, to be quite candid. And we see that in our training programs. Those individuals may have comparable knowledge base, have not had the clinical exposure.
When he couldn't get into UBC, Richard Lee went to the University of Queensland in Australia. Iman Salehi is in year 5 at the London School of Medicine, recognized as one of the best in Britain. And Leo Carroll chose the University College of Cork in Ireland. They are lumped together with immigrant medical grads from over 80 countries who are forced to compete for 26 resident positions offered each year in BC. There is a sad irony here. To fill its need, BC recruits international doctors. And in the last 5 years, 260 have come from Ireland, the UK, and Australia. A quarter of all the recruits from where Leo, Iman, and Richard are going to school.
These students are studying in countries where we go to recruit doctors to meet the shortfall. And many of the students will tell you that they've met a recruiter that can't recruit them back to Canada.
Here, all around here, up north, around here.
You can point your finger almost anywhere in rural BC and a doctor is needed. The recruiters say the shortage is critical.
Probably between 100 and 150 as we stand right now.
The bottom of the South Okanagan Valley at the moment, they've not recruited a physician for approximately 3 years.
As long as we are confronted in British Columbia by a situation where there are communities underserviced, there is a natural incentive and desire on my part and the government's part to see how we can tap into that international graduate or that pool of talent, many of them British Columbians.
They need to fund more postgraduate training positions. They need to open up the doors. I mean, we're an untapped resource that can contribute. I believe we can contribute. We can contribute a lot to the communities in British Columbia, large or small.
So the promise is there from the minister to help medical students like Richard, Leo, and Iman come home. It seems unacceptable for BC to turn its back on this untapped resource when there's a crying need for talented doctors.
I was lucky enough to be home.
Now, the society that represents Canadians who go abroad to study say that the health ministry does need to catch up with other provinces in Canada. BC isn't doing all that well against, say, Alberta and Ontario. On a per capita basis, they have more than double the number of positions for residents in the immigrant medical grad program. And right now, there are only 26 spaces for doctors like Leo, Iman, and Richard. And Chris, that's tonight's Insight.
And a lot of competition for them. All right. Thanks very much, Deb. Winter storms scream across the United